Hi Taurus, thank you for joining the channel Moon Oracle. Happy October. Just a quick announcement. I am accepting personal readings, so if you're interested in purchasing a personal reading, just contact me through my email, moonoracletarot@gmail.com. It is already written out in the description box below. Or you can contact me through social media, preferably Instagram if you follow me on either of my accounts, whether it's my personal account or my tarot page, my work account. So you can do that or email me. But other than that, if you're interested, don't hesitate. Just contact me for whatever details you need, and then we'll go from there. But all right, let's get started on your reading. So you got the Magician first, and just connecting back to the previous months, but definitely last month and and August, like something told me time will tell. Time is all that we need, and that's when our perception change, that's when our feelings change, that's when things can really just marinate. And I knew at some point, getting towards the end of September, you guys would kind of find the light. You would find the rhythm within the dance. And yeah, I applaud you for that. You're just getting a better understanding of yourself and what it really means to be honest within who you are. It doesn't really, at the end of the day, require much from you. It's honesty. That is kind of, things just set up. Things end up setting themselves up. Things align in the way that they do, in the ways that are best for us to really just grasp what it is that we need to understand from situations. So that is coming clear. And because you are getting clear, of course, that's when conflict wants to arise, or other energies want to create conflict. They want to start something. They want to question. They just want to question things. Let me just show you really quick, because this is a pretty cool picture anyway. But you see that? It's like you come to figure out what's true and what's just not. What you don't sit right with, what just doesn't fulfill you, what just takes away your energy, what feels like a waste of time. Not necessarily when it just comes to having to be logical enough for productivity. It's literally like this. It's like you're just eating like bullshit. It's like, and you feel it when you feel that, and it just doesn't like digest well. It's like, why the fuck did I eat that? Like, I didn't even want that. So it's like, what am I doing this to myself for? Like, no, fuck that. It's like, that's kind of necessitates the realization that you're coming to, where it's like, you gotta like shoot people down, you gotta cut people off, you gotta check people, because now you're starting to realize, like, first of all, there's too many opinions within my dynamic. There's too many opinions that are involved that I allowed. And at this point, now that I'm getting a better understanding of it for myself, it's just becoming overbearing. It's just an overload at this point. It's too much, and I don't need it. Like, I don't need that. And That's good, because now you have the Justice card that came out after. We really have to appreciate Libra season. It really does help us just align with ourselves, you know. It helps us, there's this clear path for us to take in order to just see what it is that we need to balance out more, but also to really understand more of our shadow selves, understand the things that we have allowed, that we have created, and where it's left us, in what position it's left us in. So now that things feel more clear, it's opening up space to communicate. It's like, now I really know the things that I feel or that I want to say, that I want to communicate, because certain things just need to just be put to an end anyways. Before I lose, it's like this, how I hear you saying, like, before I really lose my temper, or before I lose my shit in some ways, I know what I have to do. I know how I may need to approach this, how I need to assess it, how it may need to look, how I want it to look, how I feel is best for it to look. I believe I can do that. I think I can do that. But it's like the work is being paid off. Even if it wasn't for you to do, but it's just all like, you're already halfway there. You're already in the process of it. Fuck it. Like, I did so much digging and I found so much already. I found out so much. So it's like, I might as well solve this one. Solve this case I have here in front of me. This brings you closer to fulfillment. Maybe there are still things that there's some open gaps, there's some open spaces within your heart that you're still trying to fill and still get the time to like learn and understand, and that's good. You know, rushing things are never really the best anyway, right? So maybe this has to do more within the physical. You've already been putting in the work in the physical. You know how organized it is that you desire to be. You know what you want. So you're probably just taking care of a few more things in the physical that can really just, you know, you're set up. So that's good. But as you're doing all this work, there's that inner work. There's that voice. Are you listening to it? And if you are, it's like, this is really bringing you closer to your higher self. This is bringing you closer to your inner child, because that is what it is. Understanding the things that you don't have to entertain, that you don't have to prove. Understanding the lessons within what you've gone through and what you're going through. Keeping things honest and keeping yourself open. Understanding that at the end of the day, the fight is for love and nothing else. Understanding that it's all within you and no one else. Keeping yourself open to what else it is that you're receiving from the universe, what it is that you hear. This is growth. It's healing. It's a new blueprint. It's just finding more ways to stay fulfilled, to understand your worth. It may not, the process will feel a little tricky, or it might feel a little heavy, just because you are moving in a different way. You're moving in a way that, but it works. And it feels good. It feels better. It feels right. So it's just like, other people might not be used to that. But it's like, it's none of your fucking business. Nobody asked. You know, when you collect those thoughts, when you hear, when you receive what it is that you hear, and you know it's meant for you, you take it into account, you put into action, you communicate with yourself. And that's when you come up with your decisions. Be fair, yes, but continue to just be honest. Just keep yourself open. You may not know, the next like steps on how to move in this next direction. You may not know the choreography, but you found that rhythm. Hold on to that, stick to that, so that is what helps guide you to the rest of the unknown. It helps guide you to even where you already were at. That can just, it can be a trap, it can look deceiving, it can be disguised. It's what you learn through all this that is only helping you move further. So stay on the path of love. Stay on the path of truth. That's really all there is to it. sometimes it's just meant to be that simple. Sometimes it's just that simple. When it really comes to finding emotional fulfillment, people think that there's so much to be discovered. There's so much that you have to find in order to be happy. And it's like, no, the process isn't easy, but you don't have to fucking like feed the whole world and shit. You don't have to fight off a bunch of demons and slay a fucking dragon and really prove yourself in order to what? To just tell others that are just like you that you're worth it? No. This is weird. Like the energy so far for just reading for October, it's like I thought I would have more to say, and yet the time is already like, time's really going by fast. But I guess that's the beauty within the simplicity of it all, huh? It doesn't have to be that deep. It's just not that deep. Alright, I'm gonna pull a crystal card for you now. Because you got this, Taurus, and you're doing well. And you just fucking got it. I'm proud of you. Don't think about it too hard this month. What you already know, you know. Go by that. Be fair. Keep your heart open and see where the rest takes you, honestly. I mean, I don't really feel like there's anything else to say. Fuck it. I was debating on taking it out, but I'm just like, maybe, you know, this, whatever. Flint. You got Flint for the month of October. Okay? Alright. Love you.